Again, the typical model in the Far East is cheap, 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 cheap. And that's a very big generalization, but in general that's what it is. And you build a very cheap factory made of corrugated iron, and you don't give the worker any facilities, and that entire attitude needs to change. It needs to change to where your worker is your asset, because, particularly in our field, because we make technical outerwear and we can't have a huge turnover. So to make the business sustainable, you have to actually treat your worker as your major asset, as opposed to just buying all the nice fancy machines, right? And particularly in our field, technical outerwear, where you need long-term workers have to do all this really fiddly needlework and gluing and bonding. You need that experience to maintain a steady quality, reliable quality, and reliable delivery, which makes the company sustainable, which makes, i.e. Patagonia, sustainable, and then you satisfy the supply chain. It's actually a good thing to pay your workers an appropriate salary, and we've been doing it for years and years and years. We've always paid. Each country has its own labor law, and all you have to do is obey by the labor law. Basically, human beings like to work. It doesn't matter if they're Vietnamese or Chinese, they all have a family, and they all have the same dreams and desires. Treat them as you as a human being would like to be treated, like have a fair salary and have a nice clean toilet, and give them a place to fix their cuts, like having a nice hospital at your factory. They will come back to work the next day, and they'll also come back to work very happy little workers, and that also goes into the product. So that causes sustainability very naturally.
The jacket here, it's made of the fabric is 100% recycled. We call the PCR, and even the lining also the 100% polyester PCR, so can be recycled all. And the technical feature of this one is a seam sealing. It makes the jacket is waterproof, and from that we need to do a lot of tests, that the waterproof test, to make sure it's part of standard and part of Patagonia requirement. And also this one has to be past 15-hour washing, kilowatts, and to give it a lifetime guarantee. This one we call the seam sealing machine. When the workers they use ultrasonic to join the two seam, or they use a normal sewing machine to get join two panels of the jacket, and then we will use the taping that we call the polyurethane tape, to tape at the back side of the fabric, and then from that it can waterproof. It depends on the design, but the average jacket got about 70 to 100 pieces to join together, and normally t-shirt just got the few pieces, but like a technical outerwear got more than 100 pieces. Like a Patagonia product, Eco Range Cell, it's one worker can make about 2 or 2.2 pieces a day. Yes, compared to the normal, like a t-shirt product, it can make 25 to 30 pieces a day.